The problem with every American candidate regarding the presidency, I am not talking only about this campaign or elections, but generally, that they say something during the campaign and they do the opposite after the campaign. The Jews tried to kill the principles of all religions with the same mentality in which they betrayed Jesus Christ and the same way they tried to betray and kill the Prophet Muhammad. The only one who can fight for these values like democracy and freedoms are the people of any country or any society, not the foreigners. Foreigners cannot bring freedom, cannot bring democracy, because this is related to the culture, to the different factors that affect or influence that society. You cannot bring it, you cannot import it. In Great Britain, an author published a book in which he claimed that Jesus Christ had children. Such statements don't trigger civil unrest and bloodshed in Europe. But write similar statements about Islam in Syria, and you might see bloody uprisings. The captain doesn't think about death or life, he thinks about saving his ship. Since its very inception, Israel has been a threat. It's very simple. Once the Western countries stop supporting those terrorists and making pressure on their puppet countries and client states like Saudi Arabia and Turkey and others, you'll have no problem in Syria. It will be solved easily. When we talk about clean war, when there is no casualties, no civilians, no innocent people to be killed, that doesn't exist. No one could make it. No war in the world. Whenever you have a war, the civilians and the innocents will pay the price. That's in any war. Any war is a bad war. You can forge anything these days, and we're living in a fake news era. There is no such things as Islamic terrorism because terrorism differs from Islam. There's just terrorism, not Islamic terrorism. But the term Islamic terrorism has become widespread. I'm not a puppet. I wasn't made by the West to go to the West or any other country. I'm Syrian. I'm made in Syria. I have to live in Syria and die in Syria. It's not exactly fair to make a mistake yourself and then start blaming others for it. They are not my forces. They are military forces that belong to the government. I don't own them. I am president. I don't own the country, so they are not my forces.